welcome to Disco Gaming, where today we are going to be covering the Anbernic RG Slide. When I say covering, I mean it in a more, let's say, indirect way. Before we get to that, if you like my content, please like it and subscribe to my channel. That would help me out a lot. So yeah, let's go back to the RG Slide from Anbernic. I guess we've all seen the latest videos on it. The Fox video. You probably have seen on Reddit what my funny suggestion was on how to make it a bit more ergonomic. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice device. Yet another one from Anbernic. A pretty original one, even though a bit thick and probably not so pocket friendly, I would say, considering the 300 plus grams at the end of the day. Yeah, you can hold it as a phone, as the Fox did. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as a phone. But what are the alternatives, right? Let's dig into my list here. You see, I got all my handhelds cataloged at the end of the day. It's also an insurance matter, you know. Let's see what would we have already available, I guess, that we can buy or maybe use instead of getting this RG Slide. We filter for Sony, and yeah, I guess you know where I'm heading to. It is going to be the PSP Go, which I have right now in two colors, black and white, and which you can see works as everything. You can even use it as a watch. I mean, see how smooth that works. Not an issue at all to wear this at your work. Look at this original Sony design. Probably one of the nicest designs, the original PSP, followed by the PS Vita, but let's not forget, in between, the PSP Go. Sony looking ahead into the all-digital and pocketable future. They came out in, I think it was 2009, with what they deemed to be a good compromise between size, ergonomics, getting rid of the UMD drive, and still having the full PlayStation experience in your pockets. You were able to run PSP games, PlayStation 1 games to some extent, and that all in a form factor that fit your pocket more than the original PSP, anyhow. Only downside being, if you looked at the original version back then, you were sort of stuck with the original Sony memory sticks that were using this proprietary format. Not really cheap back in the days, even more expensive now if you want the original card. But yeah, that was sort of the limiting factor here. And the other one was, yeah, it was all digital, so you had to download the games. For that you needed a decent internet connection. Not everyone had that, and yeah, I wouldn't say it was a failure, but certainly it didn't sell as well as the OG PlayStation Portable. I myself, I didn't buy it because I had the original PSP, so I skipped this one. But, you know, COVID hit and everyone was bored, everyone was at home. You started to mod your device and devices, and what did I do? I bought one and then I bought another one. I found out about this SD card adapter so that you can use normal SD cards. 10-15 bucks and 5 minutes of your work, and you did this modification, and with just another maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and I have a link down below, you install your custom firmware and you were able to use your backup games, just transfer them over from the PC to the SD card, and one of the easiest hacks that you can probably do. Very similar to what is nowadays also possible with the PS Vita, and yeah, so PSP experience obviously pretty okay. I mean, no upscale and nothing that you can do with other more fancy handhelds in terms of the screen, but it is a good PSP device, obviously, with the OG experience. And if you like that, and if you like portability, I'm still a big fan of it. I'm using the black one that you will see later on a regular basis. It's sort of my go-to device if I want to be thrown back to the 2000s and have that experience. Only downside here is really, sure, the screen is maybe not the best. Proprietary charger, also not ideal, but usually I don't go to places with the PSP where I actually need to recharge it, so it's fine. At home you can just use an adapter and then connect it to a USB-A connector, so that is fine. But yeah, it's so great. I mean, with a 128 gig SD card, you literally can have most of the PSP library on here, or at least the games that you like. And yeah, it is something that I think even today in 2025, it's worth an investment if you are able to get one at a decent price. And that's maybe where one of the downsides is here. I mean, depending on the market, if you're lucky, you're going to be close to the 100s. If you're a bit unlucky, then maybe closer to the 200s. I would not recommend that you spend more than 200 on this. So be patient, have a look, go on the right markets. There are always people that sell it at a decent price. Make sure that it's working and that you don't have a screen that is too stretched. And then if you want to do the mods, I would at least recommend the SD card mod. If you don't want a thicker device, then don't do the battery mod. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, you get a really nice collector's item with this. It will be pretty stable, I guess, when it comes to price in the years to come. Probably even increase in terms of value unless you damage it or something. So yeah, I mean, isn't that a great competitor to the RG Slide? I think so. Even this thick boy here, it's still not as thick, I would say, as the RG Slide. So if you get the version with the larger battery, so you do the mod, you will have a great battery life and still be a bit more comfortable compared to the Anbernic. Yeah, but obviously take this all with a grain of salt. I'm not bashing on Anbernic here or on anyone that likes the RG. Feel free to buy it. I think it's going to be a fun device. Probably I will get it eventually, but yeah, why not check out the PSP in 2025? Have a look. If you can get it for below 200, I think it's, or close to 100, it's a great purchase. Thanks a lot. That was Disco Gaming. See you next time. Bye bye.